Hello, trading is closed on March the 2nd, 2017. Yesterday I said I was looking for lower prices with a pattern which tended to hit the high of the day in the first hour and drop into the close, which is what happened. During the day, MEJT hears to ultimately higher prices would print. They did. No new MEJT signal for tomorrow. But I want to direct your attention to the futures prices, which are here. It was negative yesterday when we gapped up, hit these highs, and couldn't hold on to the highs. As of today's close, if you look at yesterday's low, we couldn't even hold on to the low of the whole pattern, and that's a very negative formation. Hitting a high and dropping all day long is a negative pattern, and unless it's invalidated by gapping up and promptly taking out this high, I expect to see lower prices tomorrow. In fact, the lower prices might extend well beyond tomorrow, as we'll see. Here's your monthly chart. We now have a bar for March completely over the upper Bollinger Band. It doesn't mean we have to reverse right from this price level. I did have a price target of $24.79. Not impossible, but this really isn't a time to look for an extended move on the upside. These things over the upper Bollinger, they tend to reverse and go back at some time. We had a price target based on this pattern right over here that would be some resistance, but there actually is a lot more to this high than we see here. The mark has something called a TD critical qualifier. That means when you break out over what I previously had as a high, you have to go at least a tick over the close. That never happened. Without that, it could be a false move, and particularly when you undercut this low in futures as it counts, not the cash at the open, it can be indicative of a false move. Without going over this close, it could be just a false break. Now, there is a count which says the rally for this leg is over. You'll recall we had a target from here. This is also a target from here and here at the same high. Here's a target from here and here at the same high. And what makes life interesting is if you set this A equal to 61.8%, which is this line, you get that high. You set this A equal to 61.8%, you get the same high. You set this A equal to 61.8%, you get that high. And what really makes life interesting is the Fibonacci relationship between wave A and what I'm calling wave C. I had a lot of resistance right at this area. When you break out beyond it, this call for a possible top here should really fail in grand style. But if this fails, this failure to maintain the breakout should also fail in grand style. There's a lot of Fibonacci stuff at this high, and it's possible that yesterday marked the end of the up leg. For confirmation, we have to continue dropping, and I expect to see lower prices tomorrow, and that's today's call.